Okay, number 63 says for the given statements below, write the first statement as a conditional and if-then form. I'm going to do that first before I go any further. Okay, we're going to write, it says a straight angle has a measure of 180, and I'm going to say if an angle is a straight angle, then it has a measure of 180 degrees. I don't have the degree symbol handy, so I'm going to write the word out. Okay, and then let's examine that. An angle is a straight angle that has a measure of 180 degrees. Now it says angle Z is a straight angle. Okay, so it fits the hypothesis. We know that the hypothesis is true. Whenever we know that the hypothesis is true, then the conclusion is going to be true as well. So I'm going to draw the conclusion that angle Z has a measure of 180 degrees. Okay? Because it fits the hypothesis. Angle Z is a straight angle. That's what they told us. So therefore, we know that this is true, that it has a measure of 180 degrees. Okay? Next one, number 64. A plumber knows that if you shut off the water at the main valve, it's safe to remove the sink faucet. Okay? The plumber turns the main valve to the off position. What conclusion can you make? So I'm going to write that as an if-then statement, or just cut this part out. If you shut the water off the main valve, it is safe to remove the sink faucet. That is the kind of conditional statement. And I'm going to put quotes around this so you can see that that is the conditional statement. It doesn't ask you to write this, but I wanted to have it to examine it. Okay? So that's the conditional statement. And then do we know that the hypothesis is true? If you shut the water off at the main valve, and then they say the plumber turns the main valve to the off position. Yeah, we know that you shut off the water at the main valve. Okay, so if we knew this is true, we can conclude then, what can we conclude? Okay, we can conclude that it is safe to remove the sink faucet. And I'm going to put that as the conclusion that we can make. Yep, okay, there you go. Now, use the law of detachment, which says, just like we did on this last one, take a conditional statement, and then if you're told that the hypothesis is true, you know that the conclusion is true as well. So use the law of detachment to draw a conclusion from the given statements. Might not be possible, but let's check. Okay. So we say, it says, if two lines intersect, then they are not parallel. So we need to meet this condition so that the two lines intersect, then we can say this. But lines A, B, and C, D do not intersect. We don't have information about what happens when they don't intersect. We only have information about what we can conclude if they do intersect. And since they didn't confirm that the hypothesis is true, then we don't know anything about the conclusion. So we're going to say not possible. And the reason that we say not possible is because we did not confirm that the hypothesis was true. And if you can't do that, you can't go anywhere with the law of detachment. Okay?